Hi, it's David here, and I'm thinking again about things. I've written out a bit of a script here, but my teleprompter's not working, so if I dart to the side to read it, I hope you understand. But I'm thinking, how silly is all this coronavirus thing? Like, a father and daughter in the eastern states have been fined $1,600 for having a driving lesson. How ridiculous is that? It's only been requested that you don't drive. It's not the law. Plus, when you're in the car, you're isolated for everyone. You're more than 1.5 metres away. It's just absolutely ridiculous. I hope these guys contest it. And it just goes to show how silly this all is and how quickly it can become a police state if it's not being monitored. Even the New South Wales Commissioner has weighed in, saying that the police should use discretion and that any complaints should be referred to him. It's just so weird. I don't understand it. Look, here's another one. I was at the chicken shop the other night, and all the tables and chairs are gone. You can't sit down anywhere. There was a bench on the wall, had sign on it, do not sit. There was X's all over the floor where you had to stand, 2 metres apart or whatever, and you couldn't go any closer than, say, 600 mil to the counter. And I'm thinking about it, and I'm looking, hang on, the Coke fridges are over there. Everybody's opening the doors. Are the owners of the shop out there wiping it over after each customer? I think, I don't think so. So what's the bloody point of doing something like that if you're going to defeat it all by letting people touch the Coke fridges? I probably shouldn't say it because that'll be the next thing. We'd have to set it up so we didn't touch anything. How impractical would that be? You know, people at the moment are scared of their own shadows and they're taking it out on everybody else. And all of this, you know, like in the chicken shop, don't stand here, don't sit there, but touch the Coke fridges. I think that's probably just a feel-good measure. I don't know, because technically it's not going to work. I heard a recent story on the radio about some people in country towns. When people come to town or come home or whatever, and all of a sudden 2 weeks later they find they've got coronavirus, they're saying, let's put them in jail. I heard that on the radio, and I'm thinking, you've got to be kidding. You know, these people are unfortunately sick. They didn't want coronavirus, and they probably didn't know about it when they came home. And even if they did know about it, they would have to come home and self-isolate according to the government regulations. Put them in jail? Really, people, get a grip. People are stupid enough at the best of times. And now we're feeding them all this panic, doom and gloom. Mate, they're just, you know, revealing that they are basically animals. And they're reverting back to basic animal instincts. We've got to stop this in its tracks. It's worse than the disease. Perhaps the government should have said, oh, we're going to have a bad flu season this year, and, you know, our hospitals are going to be overrun, and we've got to sort of try and be as clean as possible and wash our hands and stuff and try to keep our distance from people. And maybe there wouldn't have been this hoarding of loo paper and hoarding of flour and sugar and all that shit like that. Mate, it's just unbelievable. Let's hope it's over soon. I'm David, and I'll talk to you next time.